Brian Windhorst, let's head out to Memphis because the Joker, Shanae, has gone wild. He was taking shots like this even before they changed the rules.
Yeah, and he's rewarded for it. That looks like a layup to him. Beautiful. He's like got the perfect arc for those types of shots.
There's always a chance when he shoots it.
He was very moved by making this, you can tell.
It's like that Mike Breen call. Kawhi Leonard goes crazy. Same with Nikola Jokic there. Jamal Murray off to a good start here. Finds Nikola. He looks like you out there shooting, DG.
A little better than me. Like 46-3.
Well, you know what was the thing here?
Like that.
This dime.
Don't shave.
Oh, my God. I thought it was a turnover.
Oh, you did, Whitney?
Looked like an accident.
Unreal.
The Memphis Grizzlies bench had no idea what to think when they saw that. You know when you have the opposition looking like this?
You know what happens, Malika? Your brain is in a blender in that moment. Like, how?
Yeah, that's what we just saw here. Another
Very
insane
excited.
pass from Jokic. He has 17 points, 10 rebounds, 16 assists. The Nuggets get the win in this one. And for anyone keeping track, including the playoffs, Nikola Jokic leads all players in total assists all the way back since 2020. The Joker is averaging an NBA best 11.1 assists per game this season. That's on pace to set a career high for a second consecutive year. He's also the leader in total points scored since 2020. He's on pace to set a career high in points per game for a second straight season. He's making just over 2 threes a game on 43% shooting from downtown. And the Nuggets superstar, he also leads all players in rebounds per game and in steals, all since 2020. So yes, he is on pace to be the first player in NBA history to lead all players in points, in rebounds, in assists, in steals, and blocks for a single decade, Brian. I'm running out of ways to say this. Jokic is seemingly getting even better.
I can just pay him a compliment by saying, this is an important game. They're missing 2 starters right now.
Yep.
Christian Brown and Aaron Gordon are out for an extended period. They're playing a road game, and he dominated by taking 9 shots. He took 9 shots in a game that his team scored 125 points on the road. Like, I can't really pay a greater compliment than that. And if you watch this game, he controlled the entire tempo of the game the entire time the Nuggets had the ball. It was another masterpiece.
I feel like he's just getting bored out there and figuring out ways he can challenge himself. And each game you can see he's trying to be more efficient. He's like, I missed 2 shots. I'm making sure I don't miss any more. Shooting half-court heaves. But it's unbelievable because last year he didn't have this depth. He's having better. He's able to be more efficient and able to have fun. They're winning. And it's kind of a travesty that he didn't win MVP last year. I'm sure people think he doesn't care. I don't think he was happy about it. But the fact that he played unbelievable last year and didn't win it, I don't say his team is letting him down, but he's making sure that he's MVP this year.
Well, none of us have words for what Jokic is doing on the floor, but I do have words for Jamal Murray. All-star. I know it's season 9 for him, but this is a career year. He's averaging 23 points per game. But I want you guys to look at the points and assists combined.
Yeah.
371 points, 108 assists through 17 games throughout his career. This is the most combined, so he's being truly productive. Right now, when you combine Jokic and Murray, they are the highest assist duo, combined for 17.4 assists, 4 more than any other duo, and the second highest scoring duo.
That's a big gap.
So when we talk about the best in basketball, pick and rolls, it's there in Denver or wherever they take that amazing circus on the road, because sometimes you look at Jokic, those passes, and it's like he's the ringleader of the NBA offensively.
I checked in with the Denver Nuggets this morning, and there's just a trust that Jokic has always had. But when you see Jamal Murray, who's gotten historically off to slow starts these last couple of years, raising his level, Peyton Watson has been really, really good with Christian Brown and AG both out for extended periods of time here. You said he's making sure that he's going to be the MVP. The odds still have SGA and him kind of battling it out 1 and 2. I think that's going to be the story all season long here, Brian, but there's not enough good things to say about Denver.
I mean, the Thunder are on pace for 77 wins.
It's gone from 73 to 77.
I mean, SGA is like scoring 30 in 3 quarters every night, so it's very difficult to have this conversation right now. It would be great for the league with so many stars who are banged up if these 2 guys are able to stay healthy and have this battle down the stretch of the season.
Do you see a world where you can get a co-MVP situation?
No, because there's too many voters. I don't think it could ever line up.
Co-MVP.
We're too early for that. There's still too much season to be played. How about we show you another monster performance from one big man to another here? Because we had the Battle of the Boroughs in Brooklyn last night. Well, since this is the New York Battle, why don't we call him the Big Bodega, right? He held it down here for the New York Knicks, Danny.
Battle in the apple.
Tacking inside, getting that one to go here. And then a minute later, Kolek finds Towns again.
I love to see this. I'm sure Big Perk will be happy to see Karl-Anthony Towns in the post more.
You can't hear him, Big Perk, all the way a couple.
He said he doesn't want tiptoes. He wants some stops.
That's some grown man basketball is what Perk will be saying. The Nets, Brian, really didn't have an answer for Karl-Anthony Towns continuing to attack here.
He's just bigger than all their guys. Noah Clowney had a great game in this one, but Karl was just dominate and sort of cancel them out.
And then here, one more time, Karl Anthony Towns gets to the top.
Best shooting big in the game.
Self-proclaimed best shooting big man in the league. Mikal Bridges kicking it back out. Towns, he finishes with 37 points, 12 rebounds. They get the win. Here's Cat after his big night.
I still feel youthful as hell, so I feel, I get to the rim, I think I could always jump still super high and stuff. But experience has taught me just, how to get to my spots with less work, not having to be so flashy, especially growing up in the hoop mixtape era. Just, keeping it simple, keeping the game as simple as possible. 1-2 dribble, get to the paint, make a right-hand layup, make a left-hand layup. Sometimes you take what I call talent shots, you're a step left floater, but, just keeping the game as simple as possible.
So we mentioned he had 37. That's his second most points in a game this season. He also had 12 rebounds to lead the Knicks here. It was Towns' 8th game with 35 and 10 for the Knicks. That breaks a tie with Bernard King for the 8th most of those games in team history. But Janae, what specifically did you see from him last night that allowed him to be so dominant?
You know what I saw? I saw a game plan get destroyed. Because if you dive into this matchup, the Brooklyn Nets, they actually blitz the most in the NBA. 18.3% of the time, that's blitz, that's traps, that's sending 2 at the ball handler, which typically is Jalen Brunson. But when you have a guy that is the self-proclaimed best shooting big man, Cat, he will make you pay. So let's dive into the tape. I love this right here. Here's the pick and roll. They combine for 51 points per game. 2 people are with Brunson, leaves Cat wide open. But this is the key here. He does not settle. If you close out like this and you're seeing 6'6" versus 7-footer, he will attack the basket. He doesn't settle for these tough mid-range shots. Instead, each time he tries to get at least 2 feet in the paint. Now we got options again. In transition, you see this pick and roll right here. It's typically going to bring 2 once again to these guys, to Jalen Brunson. But he has vision. He knows this guy has his back. Nice little behind-the-back dime. Now the closeout is not there. Look how much space he has. He is typically a 39% three-point shooter. This year, career low 34. It doesn't matter. You got to guard him regardless. So, yeah, game plans, don't trap those 2.
Well,
don't trap Jalen.
Brunson left Big Bodega to do what? Eat. That was
it's a trap for them, yes.
Coming up here on NBA Today. Hey, Detroit basketball. Detroit basketball.
Got her voice back.
Sound a little different.
She does have her voice back.
Jamie Bickerstaff is stopping by, joining us next. Plus, a crosstown rivalry with real cup stakes attached here. The Lakers win and they're in. We have status updates for you on who's in and who's out for this game. We also have the latest after Chauncey Billups' arraignment yesterday. New details on what this is our only show of the week, and there's a lot to discuss. So we thought in the theme of Thanksgiving, we would pass the plate. Get it? Around the basketball world. First course, wings. Well, the Dallas Wings. We're going to head to the W. That's where Dallas won the draft lottery. Shanae, who should they take with the #1 pick?
Look, with the #1 pick still being up for grab, that situation being fluid, one thing that translates in the WNBA is shooting. I would not be surprised if AZ Bud is the #1 pick. She's someone that's leading them in scoring so far and has had multiple games with multiple threes. So she's a shooter, and that's good. They shoot their shot at that.
One of the best, if not the best shooter in the draft, right? And sticking with Dallas, they did face the Heat last night. That is where Tyler Hero scored 24 in his season debut. We've wondered, Brian, how he'd look with their no pick and roll offense. What are the early returns?
He looked great going to the basket. He had his mid-range game going really well, 24 points in his first game. He joked that he wanted some pick and rolls, but that's not part of their offense. But the story of this game, they won on a night when they shot 5 of 27 from 3. They played defense.
And Khalil Ware, he was excellent for them as well. All right, moving on to Sacramento. Anthony Edwards, 43 points, 7 rebounds. But the Kings, they lit the beam. They beat the Timberwolves in overtime after not leading at all in regulation. Danny, I'm a little concerned about the T-Wolves. Are you?
I'm very concerned. This is a bad loss. They had another bad loss the other night against Phoenix. They let them come back. But to lose to the Sacramento Kings, who lost to Memphis Grizzlies about John Morant by 40 points, this is a really bad one. They need a point guard. Ant has too much weight on his shoulders. Being point guard and scoring, they need to find somebody to keep a steady diet to set the table.
Janae, can I do it?
Yes, please.
From Oakland to Sacktown.
Hey.
The Bay Area and back down. Well, Steph Curry sported a pair of Nike Sabrina 3s with Sabrina Ionescu in attendance. He led the Warriors 31 points in Golden State's win over Utah. He's been rocking the Shaqs. He's been rocking the Jordans and now the Nikes. Janae, what do you think of the sneaker rotation?
Oh, I like it. Versatility, and I know everyone, anytime he comes home, that door is full of shoes. People want him to pick him. So, yeah, absolutely.
We're waiting for the decision here, Steph. All right, do it with me here. Now to some Detroit basketball.
The Nasty Boys.
That's where the bad boys
They're the Nasty Boys, right? Aren't they Nasty Boys?
Firing on all cylinders here. Well, this is nasty. Their ability to create what
Oh,
Ned
my
gosh. Put him on flight.
Did he?
Third quarter here, the Pistons up. Whoa.
Man-child. That's the guy you were talking about, right?
Other than Luka, best big guard in the NBA right there.
Fourth quarter here,
well,
Cade
SGA could be another one.
He's not that big. You know what I mean? Like, this is like.
Says you.
gets that one to go.
You're right, that's true.
And then in the fourth quarter here,
Good pass.
nice little drop off inside.
Streaking.
And then it's a 2-point game, the final seconds
Oh
here.
my God.
This is why he's so dangerous,
This is
because he
good
go
defense.
outside, he go
Where's that
inside.
Great defense. What are you going to do
Is
about
it?
it?
Send the hell.
Big
And
guard.
all of a
I
sudden,
can't help you on
Big
that.
guard.
the Pistons extend their winning streak to 13 games. That ties the team's longest streak in franchise history. And what a difference 2 years make, because on November 24th, 2023, the Pistons lost at the Pacers for their 13th straight loss. And now Detroit would go on to lose an NBA record-tying 28 straight games. And then exactly 2 years later, the Pistons win at the Pacers again. Their